Hello students, in the last video we have seen the definition of Laplace transform and the Laplace transformation of some elementary functions, and we have also seen the linearity property of Laplace transform and proved it, and one examples depending on linearity property. Okay, now in this video we will see a few more examples. Okay, so let's start. Examples: find Laplace transformation of sine omega t plus alpha, where omega and alpha are constants. You have to find Laplace transform of this function sine omega t plus alpha. Hope you remember the definition of Laplace transform, and in the last video we have uh, find found the Laplace transformation of sine function. Okay, so we have the formula for sine a plus b. What is that? Sine omega t plus alpha equals to sine omega t cos alpha plus sine alpha cos omega t. Okay, this is the formula for sine a plus b. We have to find Laplace transform of this left hand side. So taking Laplace transform on both the sides, taking Laplace transform on both the sides, what we get? Laplace transform of sine omega t plus alpha equals to Laplace transform of sine omega t cos alpha plus sine alpha cos omega t. Okay, as omega and alpha are constants, cos alpha will be constant and sin alpha will be constant. So we can use linearity property of Laplace transform here, and from that property we can write cos alpha Laplace transform of sine omega t plus, here sin alpha will be taken out, Laplace transform of cos omega t. And what is the Laplace transform of sine function? It is omega upon s square plus omega square. Okay, plus sine alpha. What is the Laplace transform of cosine function? S upon s square plus omega square. Now you can add these two fractions. You will get omega cos alpha plus s sine alpha upon s square plus omega square. So this is the required Laplace transform. Okay. Now we will recall some important formulas which will be helpful in finding the Laplace transform of functions. We'll see in the next example. Okay, so recall: number one, cos a plus b plus cos a minus b equals to it is 2 cos A cos B. Okay. Number 2, sin square A equals to 1 minus cos 2A upon 2. This is the usual formula you have. Next, sin 3A equals to 3 sin A minus 4 sin cube A. And number 4, cos hyperbolic square A equals to 1 plus cos hyperbolic twice A upon 2. Okay, so these formulas will be helpful in the coming examples. So next example we take, find Laplace transform of cos t into cos 2t. Okay, solution, we know that we have the formula cos t cos 2t. See the above formula, 2 cos A cos B. So cos A into cos B is equals to cos A plus B plus cos A minus B upon 2. Use that here. This will be cos A plus B, 2A plus 2t plus t, 3t plus 2t minus t equals to t. So cos t upon 2. Now we have to find Laplace transform of cos t into cos 2t. So take Laplace transform on both the sides. Take Laplace transformation on both sides. We get Laplace transform of cos t into cos 2t equals to Laplace transform of cos 3t plus cos t upon 2. Now again by linearity property, what will we get? Continue with this side. It is 1 upon 2 Laplace transform of cos 3t plus Laplace transform of cos t. You can give reason here by linearity property. Okay. So next step, 1 by 2 into what is the Laplace transform of cos 3t? It is s upon s square plus 3 square, that is 9, plus this will be 1 s upon s square plus 1 square, that is 1. You can solve this. You will get s upon 2. If you take s common from here, this will be 1 upon s square plus 9 plus 1 upon s square plus 1. Add these two fractions, you will get s square plus 1 plus s square plus 9, that is 2s square plus 9 plus 1, 10 upon s square plus 9 s square plus 1, which result into this 2 and the 2 taken common out from this addition, you will get s into s square plus 5 upon s square plus 9 into s square plus 1. So this is the required Laplace transform of cos t into cos 2t. You can write in the last step cos t into cos 2t. Okay, now we go to the next example. Find Laplace transform of sin square 2t and sin cube 80. I am going to find Laplace transform of this, and this will be left for you. Okay, the solution, we know that the formula for sin squared 2t, this will be 1 minus cos 4t upon 2. You see this formula, this one, sin square a is equals to 1 minus cos 2a upon 2. We have used this formula in this example. Okay, so what you have to find? Laplace transform of this left hand side. So take a Laplace transform on both the sides and use linearity property simultaneously. So taking Laplace transform on both sides and by using linearity property of Laplace transform, we get, you don't use shortcuts here like Laplace transform L dot T dot, you write Laplace transform fully, linearity property fully, Laplace transform fully. Okay, so Laplace transform of sin square 2t equals to, by linearity property we get 1 upon 2 Laplace transform of 1 minus Laplace transform of cos 4t. Okay, so what is the Laplace transform of 1? 1 by 2. Laplace transform of 1 is 1 by s minus Laplace transform of cos 4t will be s upon s square plus 4 square, that is 16. Next you can solve this. This will be s square plus 16 minus s into s square upon s square plus 16, that equals s square, and this s square gets cancelled and 2 divides 16 how many times? 8 times. So 8 upon s square plus 16. Sorry, I skipped writing s here because LCM of s and s square plus 16 is s into s square plus 16. So s is here. Okay, so this is your required Laplace transform of sin square 2t. So if you go to the next example, you do that. Which one? This Laplace transform of sin cube 80. You can use this formula. this sine 3a is equals to 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a. Okay, so sine cube a will be sine 3 sine a minus sine 3a upon 4. We will do the next example, or I can give you the final answer for that example so that you can verify your calculation with that answer. Find Laplace transform of sine cube 80 yourself. Answer, it is 6a cube upon s square plus a square s square plus 9a square. Okay, if any problem you face in the calculation, you can ask. The next example, find Laplace transform of sine square 3t and Laplace transform of cos hyperbolic 4t, sorry, power 4t. Okay, so again here a sine square 3t, and we have the formula for sine square a, so we use that formula here. We know that sine square 3t equals to 1 minus cos 6t upon 2. Okay, so taking Laplace transform both sides and using linearity property, we get Laplace transform of sine square 3t equals to 1 by 2 Laplace transform of 1 minus Laplace transform of cos 60, which equals to 1 by 2 Laplace transform of 1 is 1 by s, and the Laplace transform of cos 60 is s upon s square plus square of 6, that is 36. You solve these two fractions, you will get 1 by 2 into s square plus 36 here minus s into s square. So s square and s square will get cancelled, 36 will remain there. So 36 upon LCM of s and s square plus 36 is s square plus 36 into s, or it is 18 upon s into s square plus 36. This is the required Laplace transform of sine square 3t. Now we find Laplace transform of cos hyperbolic power 4t. Now we have formula for cos hyperbolic square t equals to 1 plus cos hyperbolic 2t upon 2. Okay, So we require the Laplace transform of cos hyperbolic power 4t, and here cos hyperbolic square t we have. So we can square both the sides to get cos hyperbolic power 4t here. Okay, so squaring both the sides, squaring, we get cos hyperbolic power 4t equals to 1 plus cos hyperbolic 2t upon 4 and square here. You know the formula for a plus b whole square. Open it. This is 1 plus 2 cos hyperbolic 2t plus cos hyperbolic square 2t upon 4. Now keep 1 upon 4 aside and use the formula for cos hyperbolic square t again, square 2t again. This is 1 plus 2 cos hyperbolic 2t plus cos hyperbolic square 2t will be equals to 1 plus cos hyperbolic 4t upon 2. Now open it. You will get this. Before opening this, you simplify this bracket first. So in bracket, on separating the denominator, this will be 1 upon 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2 plus twice cos hyperbolic 2t plus this will be cos hyperbolic 4t upon 2. Now open this bracket because we will use linearity property of Laplace transform. So open this, you will get 3 by 8 plus cos hyperbolic 2t upon 2 plus cos hyperbolic 4t upon 8. Now what you have to find? Laplace transform of this cos hyperbolic power 4t. So take Laplace transform on both the sides and use linearity property of Laplace transform on right hand side. So taking, or you can write to cos hyperbolic power 4t here. So taking Laplace transform on both sides and using linearity property of Laplace transform, we get Laplace transform of cos hyperbolic power 4t equals to 3 by 8 Laplace transform of 1 plus 1 by 2 Laplace transform of cos hyperbolic 2t plus 1 by 8 Laplace transform of cos hyperbolic 4t. So this equals to 3 by 8 Laplace transform of 1 is 1 by s plus Laplace transform of cos hyperbolic 2t is s upon this 2 here upon s upon s square minus a square, that is 2 square minus 4 plus Laplace transform of cos hyperbolic 4t is, this will be s upon this 8 into s square minus 4 square, that is 16 Okay, so this is your final answer, Laplace transform of cos hyperbolic power 4t. Hope this is clear to you. Now I am giving you some examples for practice. You can try this as your assignments. Practice problems. Number 1, find Laplace transform of sin t minus cos t whole square. Number 2, find Laplace transform of sin 2t minus 3. Number 3, find Laplace transform of sin t sin 2t into sin 3t. The next important property of Laplace transform is shifting property. The first property you have seen is linearity property. Now we are going to see the shifting property of Laplace transform. Shifting property of Laplace transform. So what is it? If Laplace transform of a function f of t exists, that is Laplace transform of f of t exists, then Laplace transform of e to the power at f of t will be f of s minus a. Okay, so we are going to prove it now. So let Laplace transform of ft exist, and it is capital F of s. Then by definition of Laplace transform, what we get? Laplace transform of e to the power at f of t equals to integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus st into f of t. And what we have in place of f of t here? E to the power at f of t dt. Okay, so simplify this. This will be integration from 0 to infinity e to the power minus st and e to the power at. That can be written as e to the power minus s minus at f of t dt. So again, by definition of Laplace transform, this is the Laplace transform of, or we can uh, write this as integration from 0 to infinity e to the power minus pt f of t dt, where s minus a is equals to p. Now this is nothing but the Laplace transform of function f of t, and its Laplace transform will be equals to f of t, but f of but sorry but p is equals to s minus a, so use that here. So Laplace transform of e to the power at f of t, we have f of s minus a. You can write here reason as by definition of Laplace transform. Okay, so uh, one form I am writing of this shifting property as OR part. Laplace transform of e to the power at f of t can be written as f of s, where s will be changed to s minus a. This form we will be used in the coming example, because this is more convenient while doing calculations. Okay, so what you do when you use the shifting property, you first find the Laplace transform of f of t, and wherever s appears, you just replace that s by s minus a. I am repeating again, wherever you get this form, that is e to the power at f of t, you find Laplace transform of f of t first, this. Okay, and then replace s by s minus a wherever s appears. Okay, so this will be more clear to you in the coming examples. So examples: find the Laplace transform Laplace transform of the following functions. Okay, so number one, e to the power t, t square plus 1 whole square. Number two, e to the power 4t, t to the power 3 by 2. Next, number three, cos hyperbolic at sine at. Number four, twice e to the power t sine 4t cos 2t. Number 5, e to the power minus at sine dt. And number 6, cos at sine hyperbolic at. Okay, the example number 3 and example number 6 are similar. I will solve number 3, and number 6 will be left for you. Similarly, number 5 is easy to solve. Okay, so let us start from number 1, solutions. Number 1, Laplace transform of e to the power t, t square plus 1 whole square. See, whenever you see exponential term in multiplication with some function, you just remember you are going to use shifting property there. Okay, so what I have said to you, whenever you see the function like this, you first find the Laplace transform of this function, and wherever s appears, you just replace s by s minus a. A means the coefficient of t in power of e. Okay, so we'll find the Laplace transform of t square plus 1 whole square first. So we can write that here. You will find Laplace transform of t square plus 1 whole square, and whatever transform we get, we will replace s by s minus a. A means 1 here. So keep this side as it is. Oh, okay, Laplace transform of t square plus 1 whole square. You first expand this bracket. So Laplace transform of this will be t power 4 plus twice t square plus 1. You are going to replace s by s minus 1. Next step, by linearity property, what you will get, or better you show this, okay? Or you can make curly bracket also. So by using linearity property, you will get Laplace transform of t power 4 plus twice Laplace transform of t square plus Laplace transform of 1. Here s will be replaced by s minus 1. Okay. Next, what is the Laplace transform of t power 4? It is 4 factorial upon s to the power 4 plus 1, that is 5, plus 2 into 2 factorial upon s power 3, plus this is 1 upon s. S will change to s minus 1 later. So what is 4 factorial? It is 4 into 3 into 2, that is 24 upon, see, we have to replace s by s minus 1. So this is s minus 1 power 5 plus 2 into 2 factorial is 4 upon s minus 1 whole cube plus 1 upon s minus 1. So this is a required transformation for the function e to the power t into t square plus 1 whole square. You give reason in the step wherever you use linearity property or shifting property. Here you can write by shifting property, and here you have used linearity property. So by linearity property of Laplace transform. Okay. So we move to next example. Number 2. What was that? Laplace transform of e to the power 4t t to the power 3 by 2. Okay. See, we know that Laplace transform of t to the power n, it is n factorial upon s to the power n plus 1. Okay. And we have seen whenever n is not a non-negative integer, we use the gamma function for evaluation of Laplace transform of t to the power n. So here power of t, that is n, is not a non-negative integer, so therefore we will require gamma function here. So I have already provided that formula to you in the previous video, so we are going to use that here. So also in multiplication you have exponential term, so you have to use shifting property here. So first find the Laplace transform of t to the power 3 by 2 and replace s by s minus 4. So now Laplace transform of t to the power 3 by 2, and s the will be replaced by s minus 4. So this equals to Laplace transform of t to the power 3 by 2 equals to gamma 3 by 2 plus 1 upon s to the power n plus 1, that is 3 by 2 plus 1. We will replace s by s minus 4 later. Next step, what is gamma 3 by 2 plus 1? I am writing that here. Gamma n plus 1 is equals to n gamma n. So this is 3 by 2 gamma 3 by 2 upon s to the power 3 by 2 plus 1 is 5 by 2. S will be replaced by s minus 4. So next step, gamma 3 by 2. Gamma 3 by 2 can be written as gamma 1 by 2 plus 1, from which we will get 1 by 2, gamma 1 by 2, and gamma 1 by 2 is under root of pi upon s to the power 5 by 2. S will be replaced by s minus 4. The last step, you can write reason here, since gamma 1 by 2 is under root of pi. Simplify this, you will get 3 under root pi upon 2 to the 4, and s going to replace by s minus 4. S minus 4 to the power 5 by 2. Okay, so this is your final answer, which is the Laplace transform of e to the power 4t t to the power 3 by 2. We move to the next example, number 3. We have cos hyperbolic at equals to e to the power at minus plus e to the power minus at upon 2. Let me show you that example first. Where it is, yes. The third example is cos hyperbolic at into sin at. We will use the formula for cos hyperbolic at, in which I have already given you that formula, the formula of cos hyperbolic at in terms of exponential function. Okay, so that formula I have just written, and that formula will then multiplied by sin at. See this. Okay, so multiplying both sides by sin at, multiplying both sides by sin at, we get cos hyperbolic at into sin at equals to e to the power at plus e to the power minus at upon 2 into sin at. What you do now? Take Laplace transform on both the sides, or you simplify that right hand side first. Cos hyperbolic at sin at equals to 1 by 2 e to the power at sin at plus e to the power minus at sine 80. Now you can take Laplace transform. Take Laplace transform both sides, and by using linearity property of Laplace transform, we get Laplace transform of cos hyperbolic 80 sine 80 equals to 1 by 2 Laplace transform of e to the power 80 sine 80 plus Laplace transform of e to the power 80 sine 80. Sorry, minus is here. And then, okay. So what will be the next step? Keep this side as it is. This is 1 by 2. Using shifting property here, you will get the Laplace transform of sine 80 is a upon s square plus a square. Here s will be replaced by s minus a, plus here Laplace transform of sine 80 a upon s square plus a square. Here s will be replaced by s minus a, and but here it is minus a, so s minus minus a is s plus a. Moving to next step, this is 1 by 2. This will be a upon s minus a whole square plus a square plus a upon s plus a whole square plus a square. Simplifying this, it is a by 2. You take a common from both the terms and simplify the denominator. This will be 1 upon, open this, s square plus a square. So this is s square plus a square plus a square. This is twice a square minus twice s a, and here 1 upon s square plus twice a square plus twice s a. You take LCM in the bracket, is equals to a upon 2. So s square plus twice a square and s square plus twice a square. Here this will be 2 times s square plus twice a square, and this is plus twice sa, and minus twice sa in the numerator will get cancelled. So keep these two brackets as it is in the denominator as their LCM. Okay, what will be the final answer? It is a into s square plus twice a square upon s square plus twice a square minus twice sa into s square plus twice a square plus twice s a. Okay, hope this example is clear to you. So we move to the next example, number 4. And what is the example? Twice e to the power t sine 4t cos 2t. Okay, we will use the formula for 2 sin 4t cos 2t and then use the shifting property there. Okay, so we write that formula first. What we are going to use there, we have 2 sin a cos b equals to sin a plus b plus sin a minus b. Okay, so replace a by 4t and b by 2t. We get 2 sin 4t cos 2t. We get sin 60 plus sin 2t. Okay, we have to find Laplace transform of. Now Laplace transform of twice e to the power t sin 4t cos 2t, which equals to, by using this above equation, Laplace transform of e to the power t sin 60 plus sin 2t. Okay, so keep this side as it is and use shifting property here, shifting property and then linearity property. Okay, so this will be Laplace transform of sin 60 plus sin 2t, and whatever transformation we get of sin 60 and sin 2t, the s there will be replaced by s minus a, and a is 1 here, so s will be replaced by s minus 1. Okay, so by linearity property of Laplace transform, we get Laplace transform of sin 60 plus Laplace transform of sin 2t, s will be replaced by s minus 1 by linearity property of Laplace transform. So what is the Laplace transform of sin 60? It is 6 upon s square plus 36 plus here 2 upon s square plus 4. We will replace s by s minus 1. So it is 6 upon s minus 1 whole square plus 36 plus 2 upon s minus 1 whole square plus 4. You can simplify this bracket as 6 upon or we can add these two fractions first. So this is 6 s minus 1 whole square, and here will be 2 times s minus 1 whole square. So this is 6 plus 2, 8 times s minus 1 whole square. Okay, this is 6 into 4, 24, plus 36 into 2, that is 72. So 72 plus 24 is 96, and in the denominator s minus 1 whole square plus 36 s minus 1 whole square plus 4, or you can remove bracket here because it is not necessary to show brackets. So you can take 8 common here, so this is 8, and expand s minus 1 whole square also. This will be s square minus 2s plus 1, and as 8 has been taken common from 96, the number 12 will be left here, and this 12 plus 1 from here will be 13. Okay, and in the denominator also, s minus 1 also expanded, x minus 1 whole square will also be expanded, so this will be s square plus twice s plus 1 plus 36 will be 37, and here s square, sorry, minus 2s should be here. This is s square minus 2s. Here also the s square minus 2s plus 1 plus 4, 5. Okay, so this is your final transformation of the given function. Okay, so four examples we did here. Okay, and take example number 6 and example number 5 as your assignment. Okay, what will you do here? You are going to use shifting property, replace s by s minus minus a, that is s plus a, in the Laplace transformation of sine bt. Okay, so these two examples are easy, you can do that. In the next video we will see the next property of Laplace transform, that is change of scale property. Till then, goodbye.